All right, it's halftime, and the Boise State game is essentially over. So we're just going to jump right over here and keep this tournament going. Last time, Marshall was able to beat Ohio. It was a very close call in the arrow, but I gave it to Marshall to really give them a challenge to beating Georgia Tech, and they responded, blowing out Ohio, leaving only two remaining teams in the MAC, Kent State and Northern Illinois. But now we keep going. 43 teams remain, and we're getting down to 42, the Jackie Robinson and Hitchhiker's Guide number right now. Let's shuffle this wheel and get going. On episode 92 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... Is it Minnesota again? It is Minnesota. One of the largest territories in the country. They will play somebody. I mean, they might just go north to Canada. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's see how this goes. They've got Utah State to the west, Iowa State to the east, North Dakota up north. They might just seize that territory, and then Missouri down south. That would be a very fun matchup. Let's spin this arrow. Oh, they also got Iowa northeast, but I don't think that one's going to happen. Let's spin this arrow and find out where they go. That's due north. And Minnesota will take North Dakota. And I think that's going to make their M much larger. It's another avoided player. We're going to see more and more and more of that as we really move into this tournament. Pop that. There we go. And we're just going to grab this. Only one free territory left. It's just Montana now. Shit. Oh, we're on the right one. Good. Go. Okay. Now let's move that logo real quick to give them more of that Canada territory, since this is the place where their logo can be the largest. That is the hard set rule that we do not break. And there they are, Minnesota with a huge territory now. But let's spin this wheel again and see where else it could go. On episode 92 of College Ball 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... Is it Florida Atlantic again? You've got to be kidding me. Is it Utah State? It's Utah State! We go back out to the west. And I don't think Utah State has usable border territory besides Montana. But they could face Boise State. That'd be a really fun and kind of sad matchup because we'd be losing a really fun Cinderella. Or they go right and face Minnesota. Or they go due south and face Missouri. Let's see where the arrow will take them. No way. Due north again. And that is it. That is the last free territory claimed on this map. Utah State will take Montana. 3.5 minutes in and we don't even know who's playing yet. My God. So I'm just going to grab this. Fill that. Softness is set properly. We're going to go here and this. And let's move that logo. It's not a lot of extra space, but if we put it here, maybe we can Yeah, that's where it's going to go. Two gargantuan territories out there. And let's take a look at the map. Fully filled in for the very first time. North Dakota and Montana have both been filled in. Utah State and Minnesota avoid playing. So we have to go to the wheel again. On episode 92 of College Ball 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... Michigan. And the wheel keeps trying to take us to other places, but in the end, we just keep on returning to the Midwest and the Rust Belt specifically. Michigan. Let's zoom in here. They've got Virginia Tech due north. Little bit of Lake up here. They might avoid playing as well because that's kind of Canada there. We've got Kent State to the northeast. Marshall taking up most of their territory, and then Notre Dame northwest. So let's spin this arrow and see if Michigan can avoid playing. That's due east. And if we're going from the center of the logo, which we should, it's going south a little bit, that's going to be Marshall. So Marshall will play for the third time in 4 episodes, and this is the matchup they wanted to avoid, but it's the one they will have to play. At least they get home field advantage. So 6 minutes in, and we're finally getting our opponent. Here we go. Marshall will defend their territory once again. Against the Michigan Wolverines, who took down Ohio State in real life, just like Imperialism predicted. Let's get this going. This might not be close, but let's give it a chance. Marshall. Since this is probably the end for them, let's go with their all-black uniform so they can really get that crowd pumped up. And then Michigan will go in their standard road look. So here we go. Gotta go nightcap. The 2 M's. I think it's the last 2 M's remaining on the map. Well, besides Minnesota. But it's 2 programs that have played a bunch. Marshall going into their 3rd game. Michigan going into their 4th. After beating Ohio State, Bowling Green, and Miami of Ohio. They will now go up against the Marshall Thundering Herd. Their toughest, well, no, they beat Ohio State. Their toughest opponent in a while, at least. Pull up the rosters now. There we go. It's going to take a second. Michigan will be kicking off to the Thundering Herd. Marshall will get the ball first. They had a fantastic offense against Ohio, but this is a very, very different team they're facing now. Kick return gets to the 19-yard line. And Michigan will start with their strong suit, defense. Going up against A.J. Turner. Very talented running back. He has somewhere around 160 rushing yards in this tournament so far. And he'll look to keep that rolling right here against Michigan. Quick. Hands it off to number 6, the backup. He's able to pop outside and pick up about 4 yards. A good play there. And really, what they have to focus on in the run game is get the ball away from the offensive line as fast as you possibly can. Because Kenneth Grant, Mason Graham, they are just going to crush inside. And if your guy's still there, he's going to get swallowed up. They have so many tackles for loss. Here we go. 2nd and 6. Quick, under pressure. He is sacked. What did I just say? Mason Graham gets in for another sack, making it 3rd and 12, and this might be a very, very fast episode. Apologies to Marshall, but your journey might end right here. Mason Graham just bodied number 70, Jalen Slappy on the outside, or on the inside, and just rode him right in, 3rd and 12. Ethan Quick is going to be in a forced pass situation. 2 of the best defensive tackles in the country. Crashing in, trying to stop him. Quick, under pressure again, gets away, going to run, and he will not get to the first down. Number 1, Jay Sean Barham, is there to shut that play down. So, Marshall is fully stuffed on their opening drive. It's 4th and 11, and they're going to have to punt it away to the Michigan Wolverines. I believe Alex Orji is still starting in the depth chart. They might have finally switched over to Davis Warren. There goes the punt. Turn on the outside by number 0. We still have not seen a punt return touchdown in this game. 92 episodes in now. Will Johnson is healthy for this game. He was not healthy for the Ohio State game, but he's healthy here. Alex Orji still in at quarterback. Donovan Edwards is the running back for Michigan. Here we go. Starts out with a run to Edwards. He pops back into the middle. Is taken down by number 5. That's Tyke's legs with the tackle. Looking at 2nd and 7 for Michigan. They start with decent field position. They're about to cross midfield if this play goes to plan. And we'll see if they can dominate Marshall the same way they dominated Bowling Green and Miami of Ohio. Fake handoff to Edwards. Orgy rolls out, throws wide open and caught. Broken tackle, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Michigan. Samaj Morgan. Dominant. He's like, y'all have not faced a real team yet. I know you beat Georgia Tech, but we are better. Michigan has their swagger back, and they, again, they're the defending national champions, so no one should take them lightly. And now they might inherit the one of the largest and most wide-spanning territories in the entire country, which would certainly put them in the center of the bullseye. But they just might be physical enough to handle that pressure. They've already beaten their biggest rival and their biggest threat. There will be plenty more where that came from if they end up beating Marshall. Here's the extra point from Dominic Zvada. Hopefully future Raven Dominic Zvada. Kick is good. And it's 7-zip. 2 plays, 55 yards. A 52-yard score for Samaj Morgan. We don't see a lot of broken tackles from wide receivers. But we haven't watched Samaj Morgan play all that much. He's showing them up right now. There goes the kickoff, and Marshall will get a second chance here. It's going to be a nice juke move to set up a return out to the 16. And here comes Ethan Quick for a second opportunity. Let's see if this drive goes better than the first. RPO to the outside. It's going to be caught by Christian Fitzpatrick. They're getting the quick game going, which they will have to do if they want to avoid Kenneth Grant and Mason Graham just fully controlling this game. So now it's 2nd and 3. Fake handoff to Turner. He gets the extra block. It doesn't matter. Kenneth Grant makes the sack. It'll be 3rd and 6. I mean, they're just so good. They eat up so much space. They're so physical. They can toss guys to the side. And it's going to be 3rd down for the Thundering Herd here. Okay, 3rd and 6. Quick throws quickly. Lives up to his namesake there and gets the quick pass to Toby Payne for the first down. Marshall is not dead yet. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 31 for Marshall. Quick in the shotgun here. Hands off to Turner. Turner's able to get past the couple first defenders. Barham makes the stop, but it's 2nd and 5. A great run. And that was a run to the middle, too. They just kind of crashed Graham and Grant over to one side. And now it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 36. Quick in the shotgun once again. Offensive line getting set to try and block those two again. Throws. Oh, no, it's picked off. Number 23 all the way back to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And you hate to see it. Really unfortunate quick game throw from Ethan Quick. And that was number 23 returning it back. I don't have the name yet. Sullivan is his last name. And we'll get his first name as soon as we get the replay here. Or we won't. It wasn't a good throw. Great catch. Pick 6 for Michigan. And now, I mean, yeah. Marshall's behind the 8 ball. If they do not score on this drive, we're going to go to Super Sim, and we might be done within 20 minutes. That's not what you'd like to see from a Cinderella, but Michigan's just been fantastic. Kick is up and good. 14-zip. Let's find out who that was. Okay, the kick return is going to pop outside. No, Sullivan. He's not even on the roster. Weird. Here's Ethan Quick. Throwing quickly again. That's going to be caught by Fitzpatrick for a 6-yard gain. Cole Sullivan, that's his name. God, that took way too long. He's a linebacker. I'm going to look back here and he's going to be on the roster. Watch this. There goes A.J. Turner with a huge gain. Past the 40 up to the 41-yard line. Great run for Marshall as they try and stay alive. No, he's not on the roster. I had that right. Yeah. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from the 41. Marshall not looking to throw in the towel just yet. They're going to send everyone in motion to try and confuse the Michigan defense here and get a mismatch they like. A.J. Turner jukes past one man and he's taken down for only a 1-yard gain. Jayshon Barham steps in to make the stop. So it'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and long's never good, but if they can get an open pass, they can try and keep this thing going. Quick throws, knocked away. Jayshon Barham once again, stepping up every single time Michigan needs him to. And it's 3rd and 9. This is do or die for Marshall. They've been in this position before. They were down 14 to Georgia Tech, and they came back and won that game in overtime. So this is the moment where it has to start. Let's see if they can pull it off. Quick. No. No, they can't. He's sacked. 3rd time today. Mason Graham flying in once again. And we are going to go to Super Sim. Let's pop out here. Oh, we're still in the 1st quarter. Oh my God. Michigan gets it back. End of the 1st. 17-zip. Marshall can't score. It's another interception. 24-zip. And we can pretty safely go to the end of the game here. 31-0. 34-0. 34-7. Marshall's able to score 41-7. And that's it. Michigan with the very, very, very easy win on the road to get their 4th victory of Imperialism and put them just 1 win away from an extra life. 3 teams have been there before the Wolverines. Colorado got to 4. They lost to Missouri. Old Dominion got to 4. They lost to Penn State. Maryland got to 4, and they lost to Virginia Tech. And now Michigan gets their 4th victory, and they could be the first team to earn an extra life. And with that much territory, they would suddenly become the front runner to win the whole dang thing. Let's go to the map and give Michigan like a truly insanely large territory, bordering all of the big contenders in this tournament. Let's get it set up right now. Here we go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Huge change to the map. Marshall, he gave us a fantastic comeback against Georgia Tech and a really fun victory against Ohio. But this matchup had to happen at some point, and it has arrived. Bye-bye. Go. And the middle of the map is now firmly maize and blue. Michigan bordering Notre Dame, Virginia Tech, Vanderbilt, Alabama, Missouri. So many of the front runners in this tournament now share a border with Michigan, who have fully arrived and are just one win away from an extra life. The next spin of the wheel might determine the future of this tournament. And I can't wait to see it. We're gonna do an episode tomorrow morning before conference championship season really gets underway. I can't wait to do that one. See y'all then. Bye-bye.